Best stocks to buy now. Good day, all stock market traders and investors. This is Total Investor. On this YouTube investment channel, what we do is that we review stock chart patterns, and that means that we use technical analysis to make our investment decisions on stocks, commodities, and sometimes even cryptos. Okay, now please keep in mind that everything I say today should be thought of as educational purposes only and should not be thought of as financial advice. Please, if you can, subscribe to this channel. That way YouTube will notify you whenever I post a new video. So just click on the subscribe button below this video. Let's start off with the very first chart pattern. It's Azul, A-Z-U-L. This one, it's a 6-month chart pattern, 6-month chart, and for a change, I don't have anything drawn on it like trend lines. It's just simply the 10-day and a 50-day moving average. Okay, so basically buying when the stock crosses above the 10-day moving average, that's the green line here, and sell it when it crosses down. Okay, so we made money on the upside, almost a double here when it first started, and you would have been out for most of this move. Now, what are we seeing? Well, it's basically a slow rounded bottom. The stock is now above both the 10-day and the 50-day moving average. Both are, at least the 10-day is sloping upwards, so everything is looking good down here. And we can see that the RSI crossed above 50. Okay. That is bullish. So everything is looking very promising for AZUL. Okay. Next, Maple Bear, which stock symbol is CART. This one is a fairly new, fairly recent IPO. Initially started way up above 40 and collapsed. That's been happening to a lot of IPOs recently, but we do see a nice rounded bottom here. The stock is nicely above the 10-day moving average, and the RSI sloping upwards, crossed the 50 today. So that is certainly good positive news for this particular stock. Again, not a whole lot to go on here. Just what's that? Less than 2 months worth of trading. So it does give us a little bit more risk because there's just like less data available. But for those who are willing to take that risk, this is certainly something that you might want to consider. CART is a symbol. Next, Oddity, ODD, is a stock symbol. Again, fairly recent, topped out at 56, crashed down and lost almost about half of its value. And what we see here, I draw your attention down to the bottom here, the lows. It's got lower lows on the stock. However, going up here on the RSI, we have higher lows on the RSI. Okay, so that is a bullish divergence, and I've said many times that that is usually an indication that the current trend is going to end. Okay, and of course this would be a bearish trend. And what happened? Well, it did end. Once it broke through the downtrend line that we have here, which it touched several times, the downtrend ended, it moved sideways, and then finally upwards. Okay, well, we've got the stock is currently above the 10-day moving average and above the 50-day moving average, and a nice solid green candle today. The RSI also broke its downtrend line and above 50, so everything is bullish on this particular stock. ODD. Next is Unicor NV, QURE is the stock symbol. Took a little bit of a hit back in late June. I believe that was earnings related. The stock, looking from that particular day where it had massive volume, just straight down. Okay, it even continued more and more losses, an additional 50% of losses. But if we look at the RSI, it did not slope downwards. It was actually slightly upwards. And in the last couple of weeks here, we've seen lower lows in the stock, but higher lows in the RSI. Again, bullish divergence tells us that the trend, in this case downward trend, could be ending, and it has. It broke through the downtrend line that we have going back to that important day. Broke 3 days ago, 3 trading days ago. Today, up again. It's the third day. We are above the 10-day. We're touching the 50-day moving average, sloping upwards on the RSI, and it broke 50. So this is looking bullish as well. It looks like it has finally bottomed and ready to turn. QURE. And finally, Surgery Partners, SGRY, is a stock symbol. Topped out in late June. In early July, we've got a downtrend line from the top at around $45. Touched it here, and today we broke through the downtrend line. However, it closed right at the downtrend line. So we still got it as resistance for now. Okay, it might pull back to fill in one of these gaps. Maybe. We'll see tomorrow. The stock is above the 10-day moving average and touching the 50-day moving average. Interesting how the 50-day moving average is right at the downtrend line as well. Okay, so we also have the RSI breaking its downtrend line, and it's above 50. We're at 61, so that is looking very promising. This is a stock that if we can get through the downtrend line, it will be a buy signal. Okay, so SGRY on that. And that was the last one. Again, we are starting to see more and more stocks as the general market starts to pick up. Hopefully, if that continues, we'll get even more. There'll be more stocks to choose from. So we'll just take it again one day at a time. Again, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Big thumbs up, and also a comment down below. That way I get to know what it is that you would like to learn, what you would want to see. Anything constructive, I will take that into consideration. So having said that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.